Hi, family. I'm SNwadiei. I'm HYBASIA. I'm coming to y'all tonight at my house in Galveston, Texas. Just saying, how y'all doing? And before I forget, subscribe, like, share. If you have not subscribed before and you've seen me time after time after time, what y'all waiting on? It's free, y'all. Sending me messages on another social media on a private message. I appreciate y'all's comments, but it does not count for the YouTube platform. I actually need my subscribers to grow, y'all, and I can make more content for y'all that's better content. And I want to know y'all really are hearing me, oh. So no matter what platform you see me on, take that link and go directly to YouTube, subscribe, hit the little bell, so every time I upload a video, y'all will know. When I go live, y'all will know, and that will really help support me. If you feel led to go on Patreon, where I'll be sharing all my behind the scenes planning and everything, lots of other stuff behind the scenes on Patreon. So I will have the link in the description box. But if not, guys, just subscribe and pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. That's all. To be successful, grow my channel, and move back to where? The Gambia, y'all. Once I'm there, I'll be able to go anywhere else on the continent. Just as long as I'm feeling the support of my patrons, you know, or any other way you feel led to donate and help me to stay. That's how it works, y'all. Nothing is for free. Not nothing. Everything has a cost. What they say, the cost of doing business. When I'm on the internet in the motherland, it costs an arm and a leg. And then it's slow as molasses. Time is money. Oh, I have plenty of time, but not plenty of money. So I will prefer to have a faster internet speed, but for each little link you go up on that ladder, it costs more. So I'm going to find out when I move into my private apartment that I'm going to be in for just say a whole year minimum. I'm going to get that other internet that's just for at home. And I'll try to record and then upload when I'm at home on my faster Wi-Fi. So hopefully that'll work. But then if I do lives, you know, and I will do lives for my patrons and everything, as long as my Wi-Fi is working and I got the money to do it. Like I said, it's always a cost of doing business. But anyways, I was talking with my son, and I also was talking to one of my friends. And it's so funny, when you're talking about something, it seems like when you're talking to the next person, you end up talking about that same subject, even though one person didn't talk to the other person. Because I was talking with my son about the cost of doing business and how sometimes people don't understand how pricing works. Because I told him that his dad and I started a mom and pop business in Chicago. It was called Savannah Drugs and Liquor. So I ran the front of the store. My husband ran the community, well, not the community, what is like a community clinic, which was in the back. So he hired a doctor that would see the patients, and he filled the prescriptions. The doctors wrote the prescriptions, he filled the prescriptions. So anyway, that's how the business worked. And I worked at the front end of it, which had everything. We sold ice cream, you know, a little soft serve ice cream. We had slushies. We had hot dogs. We also was ghetto, y'all. We had our little smoked sausages that we put on that little hot dog machine. And it was good. You know, it tasted like barbecue sausage. And then we had barbecue sauce available for them to put on it, real regular bread or a hot dog bun. You had your choice. And then you could fix it like you wanted to, whether you wanted mustard on it or hot or mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, all of that. It was your choice. But anyway, we fed the community, y'all. And it was nice, reasonable prices. We had all kind of little baby clothes and cosmetics. Look on the shelves. We had soft drinks and everything in the refrigerator case. So it was fine. But as a mom and pop, you know, a lot of your money was on the shelves. And to get those things on the shelves, you actually had to go to the grocery supply and get your supplies. When you first starting, you can't afford to have people do grocery deliveries because you have to have a minimum before they do stuff like deliveries. You have to buy a minimum amount. And the store was only a little small corner store. So no, we didn't have that. We had to actually go to the grocery supply and buy things. And believe it or not, lots of the things that you bought cost more money than it did if you just went to a store and paid retail prices. So sometimes when people say, oh, that's high. Well, guess what? It also costs the mom and pop at the corner store more money to buy it in the first place. And you buy it from the wholesalers because you're using your wholesale tax number to go in there because you're trying to do everything so your accounts can balance. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to pay taxes after you sell all of that stuff. So even though you don't pay taxes at the grocery supply, you do pay them at the end of, well, even not at the end of the year. No matter how you pay the taxes, whether it's at the quarter or 6 months, however that is, you do have to pay taxes on it. It's just not when you're buying it. So most people want to go to the grocery supply because it's your one-stop shop. And you get everything for your store in one place, unless you want to diversify like we did. We had records, because you know that was a while back, because now nobody even sell records. But we had long play 45s and everything, and would play the music before the people bought it, just like a regular old record shop back then. So we had just jack of all trades. But believe it or not, that's just like money on the shelves. And at the corner store, nothing sells quickly, but just certain little items. And if somebody does anything like shoplifting or whatever, you would think that it's covered on the insurance. But believe it or not, insurance costs so much money when you're in a low-income area that a lots of times you start off with the insurance and then you let it lapse. And when you're in it with someone, you may think that you're covered and your partner let the insurance lapse if the partner is managing the books and you think that you know what's going on. Not all the time your partner keeps you well informed on what's going on. So lots of times you think you have things covered and it's not, or you think you own something and you don't. I'm telling you, it's a cost to doing business. I remember a time when I didn't get paid. If I would have worked at the hospital, I would have been getting a check every 2 weeks. I would have been getting a check. Or if I'd been doing agency, I would have been getting it every every week at the time. They was paying every week instead of daily pay. But when I'm working for myself with my partner, we paid the employees first. So I didn't get anything. So I thought, I'm doing sweat equity, right? Sometimes you end up with nothing at the end. But all I'm telling y'all is that it's always a cost to doing business. Even when you're setting up nonprofits, when you first start that, the money comes 100% from whoever set it up. It's not comparable to a big organization that pays their CEO millions of dollars a year. If you start a 501c3, it's your baby, and you spend your money until it gets to a point and it has so much documentation that you can get grants and everything like that. Or you learn how to do fundraising and all. It's not an overnight thing, you know. It just takes a while to build things up. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. I've been thinking about different ideas for different income streams, because even living is a cost of doing business when you want to live somewhere else. So me as a person, I've been working on different income streams. So when I go back to the Gambia, I can stay. I want to make sure that I can do quality content that's behind the scenes for all the people that's going to follow me there. I want to do good content for my regular YouTube channel too. So all I can say is, guys, subscribe, like, and share my content, because it's really funny when I ask people to share my content and then they turn around and share not their content, but somebody else that's not even them content to me. I'm like, did they turn around and share my content with this person that they're sending to me? And then the person that they send to you is talking about they feel like they drowning because too many people is needy on them. I'm like, that is crazy. The only reason why I don't like people to be needy, because I want to empower people to self-sufficiency so they can do it themselves, even if I'm not there. You know, even if I'm not there. So I cannot wait to get back to the Gambia so we can help the Gambians set up a community-based organization. HYBASIA will be part of it as for paying the fees and all. And that'll all be recorded and on my little Patreon behind the scenes channel. But on a day-to-day, it will be the Gambians themselves doing everything, planning and executing everything. Have an accountant that's Gambian to keep all the books straight, everything, you know? And they will know it's a cost to doing business, and it's not about one person running any show, that everybody works together for the good. So anyway, it was really funny too. It's like one of my friends sent me a video that I put online on the community page that talked about the fish meal plants in the Gambia. That exact same video is what she sent me in WhatsApp from some of her friends in the Gambia. I'm like, did she not look at my community page and see that I already posted that before she turned around and sent me something that somebody else shared with her? I don't know, y'all. I'll try my best to post often. I love all of y'all. Y'all can ask me questions in the comments. I will answer them. I look at my YouTube comments more than once a day. Try to answer everything in a timely fashion. If anything I say is helpful to you, please share my videos. And hopefully who you share it with will not only look at the video, but find some value in it and subscribe, like, comment down below, and share. I would appreciate that. I've been getting ready for my birthday. Hopefully lots of y'all will show up for my online birthday party. It's going to be right here on YouTube. I'll do a YouTube live. I will do a door prizes for my patrons that's in the United States. Because what they say, a cost of doing business. So your sister can only afford to mail out the gifts that's inside the United States, not anywhere else. I have my limits. I didn't win the lottery or nothing yet. So anyway, this birthday is going to be me, my patrons in the United States, and all of my fans worldwide on the internet. We all can party, y'all. I'm going to be playing some music I like. And if it's something y'all want to hear, that's on now. Just say YouTube music and I can pull it up on my phone and play it through my hotbox. I will. And we can all listen to it together. You know, it's going to be a party, y'all. I don't know how long it's going to last. It just depends on y'all showing up. That's all. Y'all showing up. So hopefully it's going to be live. Y'all have your own cake and ice cream there as I have mine here so we can eat it all together. I hope y'all like what I got on. It is from the Gambia, in case some of y'all don't know. See my head covering? It just matches the outfit that my friend Cesar got her dressmaker to make for me. I went there, they measured me, and it's one of the dresses that the women wear after they have a baby. And it is just a long dress. That's all it is, just long. Yeah, because I like to wear long dresses. So that's it, y'all. Just long dress. And I just have on my regular tennis shoes. And the earrings, Ghana. I know it's been a while since I did any show and tell, so today I'm trying to do some of it. This bracelet is from Nigeria. It's from a set, but I decided to just wear it solo today. This bracelet is also from Nigeria, but I liked it and I said it looked good with this dress, so I will wear it also separately. Now, y'all know I do a lot of things to keep my brain cells functioning so I don't show symptoms of Alzheimer's or organic brain. So, one of the things that I do is glass fusion. This spoon is made out of glass, y'all. And it's just cute. I mean, it can be used like any other spoon, like just say to stir your coffee. It's just pretty, y'all. I mostly keep it in my little cabinet, but I wanted to share it with y'all just to see. Anything you can imagine, you can make happen. It just takes time. Okay. This doll has been waiting to be shared with y'all for the longest. She's a Kelly doll. I don't know. I'm trying to show y'all without too much light bouncing on her. And she's inside of this little box. But she's like Barnum animal crackers. I remember I used to pay 5 cents for a box of these animal crackers. And I bought her because she was a cute little chocolate child. Hopefully y'all can see her okay. I don't know. I'm trying to open this box without making a mess out of her because she's been too shiny. Okay. There she is, y'all. It's her absolute first debut without being inside of that box. She's a cutie. And she is just a collectible, y'all. She's a collectible. I've been having her so long. I don't even know how long I've been having her. But whenever I see something that's cute and chocolate, I get it. So that was my Kelly doll. And while I'm in the spirit of showing and telling, I've studied lots of different spiritual beliefs. And I've helped a lot of different groups of people. One of the group of people I helped was the Ethiopian Jews. And this was the North American Conference of Ethiopian Jewry in New York. And of course, you had to donate a certain amount to get this. And it is actually made by the men. I think it probably takes like about a month at least. A month or longer for them to make this. And you donate a certain amount and they send it to you. But I'm telling you, the work is beautiful. And you can see the back of it. It's simple. And then you just put whatever you're going to put on the inside of it. I think they put like bread or whatever inside of it during different times of the year. You can put your challah bread in it or whatever else in it. Y'all can let me know if y'all have a cover like that, what y'all use it for. I think I got one more I want to share with y'all. And it is beautiful. And I know it tells you what it's about. They send you a little embroidery. They say the fair market value of your embroidery. And it tells you such and such and such. They telling you what part is not tax deductible. Say, however, all of it supports our work for Ethiopian Jews. And they says that this is handmade in Ethiopia, especially for Passover. And y'all know that's got to be Joseph in Egypt. But very beautiful, y'all. I hope y'all can see how much detail they put into that embroidery. But it was the men that make it to help support their families in the Ethiopian Jew community. But yes, it was from the North American Conference of Ethiopian Jewry. But I got lots and lots of covers like that from them. And they say it was made for Passover. Okay. And one more thing before I finish my show and tell. This Ankh, I just got it from one of the stores in Galveston. Because I just love this symbol of eternal life. And it says, Egyptian Ankh, seen by the ancient Egyptian as the key of life, This strongly protective amulet is worn for good health, prosperity, and long life. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. Peace and blessings to all of y'all. I hope some of this that I've shared with y'all on the cost of doing business has made some sense to all of y'all. And I hope when y'all are going in anybody's business, whether it's mom or pop or anything, you'll be able to understand now that sometimes it's not because they're trying to just get rich quick off of just one person. That is actually a cost to them doing their business. And maybe if they don't charge those particular prices, they may be out of business. And then you have to go somewhere else to get what it is that you feel like you need, that you feel like their service is something that you want, even if it's not necessarily something that you need. I know I sure miss my Black Heritage Gallery, in Houston. Wish they could have stayed. But it's always a cost of doing business, So hopefully we can all think of cooperative economics wherever we go, even when it is about supporting people with something simply as a like, subscribe, and share. That's it. So anyways, until next time, peace, power to the people, and I'm out, y'all. Bye.